Alright YouTube, I'm bringing you guys another 2-week challenge of skincare brands. This brand is one I'm super excited for because everything I've tried from this brand I've absolutely loved. This is going to be on the brand Farmacy. I feel like they're a relatively newer brand, but they are doing oh so well and their products are amazing from what I've tried. They are naturally derived ingredients, free of parabens, free of formaldehyde, free of artificial coloring, not tested on animals, farmer cultivated, and scientist activated. All of that sounds oh so lovely, and the products really are as well from what I've tried, so I can't wait to buckle down and do this. So this kit, I don't know the name of this kit. Oh, yes I do. New Day? I think it's called the New Day kit. I'll come back to you guys and tell you. I'll go look at my little receipt. Oh, this is so cute. This comes in a little tray. That'll be nice to use in the bathroom. And then this has the New Day Gentle Exfoliating Grains. This looks like an exfoliator. That's a really good size to get to try this out. This also comes with the Invincible Root Cell Anti-Aging Serum. Also good size. These are really good sizes in this set. Rise and Shine Daily Moisture Lock. I'm guessing this is a lightweight day cream. Yes. Alright, so that's pretty nice. I've not tried that one. I have, however, tried this. This is the Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. In my past experience, I loved this. I can't wait to buckle down and try it again because I feel like opinions sometimes change, but I don't know if my opinion's going to change on this brand because it was so good to start with. This one I've had more experience with than probably anything else. I think I've gone through about maybe 6 or 7 of these masks so far. This is the Deep Moisture Hydrating Coconut Gel Mask. This is actually... BoxyCharm sent me a pack of 4 of these ages ago, and that's what started my Farmacy love, so that was actually one good thing BoxyCharm did send me. So yeah, I'm going to try this out again. I love sheet masks. I love a good sheet mask, I should say, because I've definitely tried some where I'm like, did this do anything, or did I just look weird for the last 30 minutes? And then I have a couple other products here. I think most of these I got as Sephora Point Perks. I've got the Skin Dew Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray. That's the tiny little guy, but it'll be nice to get to try that one out. This is the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. That is, I don't know what this is. I have not yet tried this one out. I feel like I was reading some mixed reviews on this, but you know, you gotta try things out for yourself. And then the Honey Savior All-in-One Skin Repair. Don't know much about this yet, but I will come back to you guys and report back. So yeah, 8 products to try out. Nothing too overwhelming this time around, unlike some of my other challenges. So yeah, I'll be back to you guys in 2 weeks. Alright YouTube, it has been 2 weeks of using the Farmacy brand, and I have some thoughts, a little all over the place in how I feel about this brand. I don't know how strange this makes me sound, but I kind of had a little bit of an anthropomorphic view of this brand. To me, if Farmacy was a person, Farmacy would have been that really cute and attractive boy who just is so sweet and you just can't help but feel like, oh my gosh, he'd be such a great boyfriend, and then you finally snag him and it's super awesome for a couple of days, weeks, and then once the honeymoon ends, you're like, oh, he has a couple flaws. That, to me, describes what it was like to use these products too well. So let me explain to you guys what I thought of this brand. I am just going to go through these product by product and tell you which ones I loved and which ones I didn't. But I really quickly want to say that I think this brand overall is so good for dry skin. So good for dry skin. So I don't want to come off as too biased, because what's happened with my skin is, having had this intense skincare regimen for years now, my skin is actually normalized. It's actually really interesting to think about how my skin, the problems that I had with my skin have mostly resolved themselves, but I have other things that I have to watch out for. I will start to break out if the products are too heavy on my skin now, which never used to be a problem. It never used to be a problem. So that's stuff that I have to watch for, and I'm really going to try to stay unbiased, but I guess there's also a way that you should be biased, and that is by recommending products to the right people. So I just want to make sure I'm very clear on that. I do think this is a great brand for dry skin. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the New Day Gentle Exfoliating Grains. So this is a really unique product. This is a powder form. To me it actually smells exactly like protein powder. Somebody else said it smelled like flour. To me it smells like protein powder. You mix it with water, get it to the right consistency, and then you have an exfoliant that you can use on your face. It's a good product, but I think the uniqueness of this kind of wore off on me after a couple of days. It was really fun at first, but I kind of just found myself going, there's no reason this can't be in a gel form. There's no reason. Now that said, again, this product absolutely, I guarantee you, there is somebody out there who would love this type of product. There's somebody who wants to mix their own cleanser. But that person isn't me. For me, it was a problem of getting it to the right consistency. It was, why am I taking this 30 seconds out of my life every morning? To me, it's just not the kind of product that I'm going to reach for. And I also had a very strange thing happen with this. I actually got one of the exfoliating beads stuck in my pores, which has never happened to me. That's something that I have heard of, but it's almost an urban legend to me. But it did happen to me. I did have a moment of panic, a moment of, is this a valid reason to go to the ER? But don't worry, I got it out. I had read that you just take a warm washcloth and warm water and kind of like pat on it. I didn't even need the washcloth. I was in such a state of panic that I just ran my hand under some warm water, started patting at it, and I was able to work it out. But like plain water alone and just kind of tapping at it wasn't working. So, strange experience. Has never happened to me. Maybe I didn't mix it right. Maybe I didn't mix it right, but that is just not the type of product that I am going to reach for personally. Then this Invincible Root Cell Anti-Aging Serum. I have such conflicted feelings on this. Price-wise, this is not an overpriced serum. Effectiveness, it's very effective. Really, it's a great serum. It absorbs into your skin super quickly. But I have one gripe with it. This dropper dispenses too much product. And I went through this whole thing in 9 days. And this is 0.27 ounces. So that's quick. That's really quick. And this is the full size, the 1 ounce, is actually the same price as the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. They're both $65. But for me, I would go through this at a 65% rate based off of my experience this past week. And that's just too fast. And all that is this dropper. And I'm not alone. I always read the reviews on these products, and other people had this issue as well. So I just hope Farmacy repackages this, because to be honest with you, it's a great product, but that's going to keep me from purchasing it, because I'd be spending so much more money to use that product than is necessary. Okay, this is the Rise and Shine Daily Moisture Lock. I do really quickly want to comment on the packaging. This is the exact same packaging as the larger size, and I think it's so adorable. I think it's so cute. But to me, skincare that's packaged cute isn't the biggest selling factor for me. So this is a very thick day cream. I'm actually going to go ahead and apply some of this just to show you guys how this goes on. So I don't know if you can really see how thick it is, but this product, you don't need much of it. And I think that's the problem with this. It's both something that's great and a problem, because you can go overboard with this so easily. It also means the product will last forever, so that's a good thing. But the reviews on this are not actually that great, because a lot of people were having problems with applying too much of this and having it ball up under their makeup, and I can see how that happens. I did not have that happen personally, but I spent a lot of time working it into my skin. So as you may have noticed, Rise and Shine betrayed me and left a ball on my chin right after I said that experience had never happened to me. I made the decision to refilm this portion of the video because I felt like it was too distracting for you as a viewer to actually take the rest of the reviews seriously. And it changed my opinion on the product, because watching that made me realize that I had absolutely no clue that I did have a ball of moisturizer on my chin. So it makes me wonder, how many times did I go out in public like that, you know? So I can honestly tell you, whereas in the initial video I was a little on the fence about it, after rewatching that, I'm not on the fence. I don't recommend that product. I like it. I would never recommend it as a daytime moisturizer because who wants to go out in public and look like that, right? Does anyone want to look like that? So, I don't recommend that unless you want it as a night cream, but there's a better night cream. And that is, in fact, the Sleep Tight. I am going to show you guys how that looks on just so you can know. This is completely clear. So it is very greasy, but this balls up less and it goes on more smoothly. So now I'm gonna have a super shiny forehead as if the light's not already shining on it. But this is an excellent product. This is probably my favorite from the Farmacy line. I really like it. I do think that set that I bought, the Perennial Pick set, is overall worth it. It's $45 for those first 4 products that I've discussed. I would recommend it. I still like Rise and Shine, but I'm not kidding. I would definitely restrict that to nighttime use after what I saw in my own video. Okay, so let's move on to some more of the products. This is the Honey Savior. I really enjoyed this as well. This is another product that I might consider repurchasing, but I'm not sure I'm ever going to go through it. This is something that you apply if you ever have any problems with redness. And during this challenge, I did actually have some redness. I'd been using the Honest Beauty Eye Cream, which I've almost finished up. But it does contain naturally occurring retinoids. So what happened is, and what's happened before, is if I have that applied under my eye area and it gets too close to my other products, I think if the other products are a bit strong, I'll notice a lot of redness where those two are interacting. It's really strange. And it happened in this challenge, so I thought, what a great time to try out this Honey Savior. Applied a little bit on it and it worked so well. The redness was gone. This might actually be better than the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Protectant that I've recommended in the past. I already finished this video days ago. I'm refilming this, and I've already decided this is staying in my purse at all times, just because you never know. You never know. So I really enjoyed that product. Then the Skin Dew. This is the Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray. I really like this as well, but this one also has a packaging flaw. So the way that this mists, you can't not react like that because it's not a fine mist at all. It's very thick. And I do think that if you spray it from way back, I think you can get it a little bit better. But what I'm thinking of doing, there's not that much left in here. I used about half of it. But I might transfer this over to my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water bottle because that has a perfect sprayer. And while this is an excellent product, I don't know why they didn't put a better sprayer on it. Because I feel like this would mess up your makeup if you applied it too close. It would just be too much. Love the product, hate the package. And then I think the most disappointing product from this line is actually this Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I used up this entire container. I believe it was around $4.50 worth value. Probably got four masks out of this. But I just didn't see it doing anything. It has a warming effect, which is really interesting. It didn't bother me, but I read the reviews and some people said that it did burn their face. It didn't hurt my face at all. I didn't find it uncomfortable. I actually thought this would kind of be a nice product in the winter, but it just didn't have any effects. And that's the thing to me about applying a mask. I feel like a mask should do a lot. It should do a lot. You're taking, 20, 30 minutes of your time to just have this applied to your face. It's supposed to be a thick layer. It's supposed to do something. And I just didn't see anything in this. I looked at the ingredients and I didn't see anything active. It just looked like a bunch of herbs, which is nice in theory. But Farmacy's whole deal is to be the interaction of farms and herbs and science. And I just didn't see the science in this product. It's actually not terribly expensive for what you get. It's $45, I believe it was around the $45 mark. But it's just not that effective. So I don't recommend this just because I didn't see it doing anything. And then the very last product is the Hydrating Coconut Gel Mask. I really like this mask. I read the reviews on this and I disagree with a lot of reviewers who did not like the packaging on this. I actually do think this is packaged very well. So this is a gel mask layered inside 2 protective layers. You take off the first layer and you apply it, and then you take off the outer layer, and what you're left with is actually a gel. It's not a cotton mask, it's not one of those like mesh masks. It is a gel, and that's why it's packaged the way it is, but I guess a lot of people just struggled with this or didn't understand it, and for, you know, messing it up at a $9 price point per mask, I guess a lot of people were upset. It tells you on the back of the mask how to use it. If Sephora approved my review, there's probably a comment on the website now saying, "This is how you use it, guys. Make sure you read." It was just a little frustrating to read some of those reviews because I really do think this was packaged well. I think this is incredibly effective. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful sheet mask. I do think it's a little expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I'm kind of at the point where, since I love skincare so much, I want to find out what the best products are, but I also want to find them at the best price point. So I like it, but I'm not sold. At least not sold on paying full price. Farmacy has run some sales, so maybe I'll keep an eye out for that, but I'm not interested in paying $9 for one of these right now. So that's my review of the Farmacy brand. I overall really thought it was wonderful for dry skin. I liked it. I noticed that it helped me bounce back a lot from the last skincare regimen that I did, which was a lot on the drying side because it was kind of anti-acne based. My skin looked pretty dry in comparison. My skin bounced back on day 1 with Farmacy. It was so potent, so effective that I really liked it. I think that I will consider repurchasing the Skin Tight and the Honey Savior. Not buying anything right now because I'm doing all these challenges, so don't hold me to it, but I really enjoyed those products. And I don't recommend the Honey Potion, and I'm on the fence about that Rise and Shine because of what I saw in my own video. But I do think checking out the Perennial pick set is definitely worth it. So yeah, that's my review. If you guys enjoyed watching it, please hit subscribe. I am going to continue my quest for the perfect skincare regimen. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out, YouTube.